Hello and welcome to IC Tech Review. Today, this is a new channel for you to talk about reviews and comparing smartphones, laptops, headphones, all kinds of tech to make sure you do have a good basis for your purchase decision. If you were flying or you were commuting by train in 2018, the world looked most of like everyone was wearing fancy Bose headset, was wearing this fancy Quiet Comfort series, and everybody had this noise cancellation, and it was fine. Okay, Bose was king. And then there was the point 2018, 2019 where Sony brought the MX3, the 1000 series MX3 onto the market and, killed Bose as king, or at least equalized the status. So, world has changed now. We have still the Quiet Comfort 35, to which I will refer today and talk about if this is still worth a buy 2021. And now, of course, we have the Sonys on the market, the Sennheisers on the market. We have even a new product from Bose, the 700 series out there. And my target for today is to tell you if the Quiet Comfort Series 35 is still worth a buy in 2021. We have the ear cuffs from some polycarbonate on the outside and a really nice synthetic leather on the inside, which is actually quite comfortable. As well, we have the headband, which is an Alcantara material on the inside, and they're also adjustable here. And what I can say is they are really comfortable and I really love to use them. It's basically, if you are just in the train like me, commuting every day to work, and if you put these on, you're like in your own world, and I don't mind to wear it 1 hour or 2 hours. They're comfortable nevertheless. So really great design and great comfort. And also, I have it in use for 2 years and it looks like basically you pull it out from the box on day one. So what is coming with those headphones? You get this really nice box here, which is also 2 years of usage, but I think that you don't see too much here that this box has been used 2 years nearly on a daily basis. There comes an audio cable with our headphones, so you can connect them whenever you don't wish to have it via Bluetooth. You have here a small pocket, which I use for the audio cable. Also, you have this pocket on the back. As well, those headphones come with a charging cable. So the charging cable is USB to micro USB. Let me explain you something about the buttons. What you see here is our on and off button and also the pairing button. You have here, the indicator that these headphones are currently on. You have the charging input. And here you have the play pause button. If you tap it twice, it will just skip to the next track on Spotify. Here we have volume up, volume down. And what I can say is really positive here, this button here actually has several functions, because it can be used as noise cancellation, but it also can be used for Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. If we are willing to configure this button, you could choose between noise cancellation, Alexa and Google Assistant, which you can switch to. In the Quiet Comfort series, We have mostly controls in mechanical version. So basically you have buttons. Don't get me wrong, you know, the newer series from Bose and also competitors have motion sensor where you swipe and you can change to the next tracks. For me, I like in a kind of light rain, in different humidity parameters, I like to have mechanical controls because they're working and they're reliable working. When it comes to battery life, honestly speaking, I have never had a problem with 20 hours. You know, some of the competitors have more, but I would say 20 hours is okay. I've charged them up maybe 40 times and they're still close to 20 hours. It's like, for me, it's like they're lasting the full week. Let's get maybe to the next point, the sound. So basically, from the sound point, they have a very clear sound and they have very good mids. They are perfectly fine for instruments, for vocals. It's great. However, this is maybe where especially its greatest competitor, the Sony's MX3, overleaped this device. Even the bass and the more depth of the sound is not being translated by this headphone in a superior class. Don't get me wrong, they are good. It's still a pretty decent sound. If you're not a professional musician or something, it's pretty fine for you. However, you will notice the difference in the frequency spectrum if you compare Bose to Sony. For me, it is fine. It is okay. Let's say from 1 to 10, it is like a 7.5 or an 8. So it's pretty good from my point of view. And also, sound is something which is very individual. So basically, when it comes to sound, you better test all 2, 3, 4 models that you get in your hands and then decide which one is the best for you. If we take this device and if we compare it to Bose's 700 series, you may notice where the focus now is in the Bose house. So if we talk about the Bose 700 series, from a design point of view, I think they will clearly win because they are made from one hand. You don't adjust the band for the size anymore. You adjust the ear cuffs at the band. And this is something which may be better for the individual, however, it looks astonishing. In my opinion, the ear cuffs from the 700 series are not as soft as the ear cuffs from the Quiet Comfort. However, the 700 series is also comfortable. I borrowed it for 2 days from a friend and actually I had the same feeling that I could wear it for hours. So depends on your skull, however, don't mind over this fact. The sound quality when it comes to the 700 series, of course, the sound quality is better. Now, they did their homework. The bass is now more relevant and more hearable, and actually you get an improvement in sound, I would say. And what they also did, especially in music or films, you get the last percentage of deeper and broader bass that you sometimes need. So from a price point, if we compare the Bose against each other, the Quiet Comfort Series 35 to the 700, on Bose's homepage, they are listed for the Quiet Comfort 35, you get a second generation for $289 on Bose.com and on Amazon for $160. And the Bose 700 is for $399 and on Amazon for over €250. However, we will come to this price point at the end. Sometimes if you don't want to opt for the newest thing from Bose, you just want a pretty decent headset that is close to this, you will maybe go for the Sony WH1000 MX3 series. If you're looking for something in between, let's say, the 700 and the Quiet Comfort series, then this might be very interesting for you. Where the Sony win is clearly the sound perspective here. The Sony's MX3 are like better sound, more bass, clearer sound, and especially noticeable more volume, more bass. So if you're more a bass type of song hearer, then this should be the headset for you. Also, if you're spec focused on the audio thing here, the Sony will win this for you. The ANC, so the active noise cancellation, is better at Sony's WH1000 MX3 series for sure. They have simply less noise is being transmitted to your head. You know, when in 2018 the Sonys appeared to the market, it was like a big bang, especially for Bose, because Bose was always, you know, on top. If it came to noise cancellation, the Bose were clearly winning. But now it's like Sony equalized the status, and the MX3 were definitely better and are definitely better than the Quiet Comfort 35 when it comes to noise cancellation. What I don't like about Sony MX3 and the Bose are clear better here for me is the wearing comfort. You know, those ear cuffs are so comfortable. You will not get any headache. Don't get sweaty ears. It's like you can wear them for sure 2-3 hours long or even longer. Maybe sometimes I can remember I wore them even on a 6 hours flight constantly, and it was not like I had the feeling that my head is going to explode because of the pressure or because of sweat or something. Material quality is, let's say, on one level, because Sony uses also very good material here. For me, I would prefer the design and the material of the Bose, just because I use it for 3 years now and you don't even see a scratch. They are working, nice Alcantara on the head, nice synthetic leather here. So really, if it comes to material quality, I think they don't differ so much. Back in 2017-18, it was such an outstanding product, and until today, it is under the top 5 or top 6 of headphones that I see in the top markets. However, if you compare from a price point of view, you know, for 160 bucks, these headphones are really the best, I would say. It's not. However, if you're not so on a budget, if you want to have the clearest sound, if this is so important for you, go for the Bose 700, go for the Sony MX4 series if they're interested for you. However, to answer the question if the QC35 is still worth the buy in 2021, yes, for sure. If you get this thing around 150, 160 euros, go for the Quiet Comfort. You won't regret it. Hopefully we'll see each other in one of my next videos. Maybe this will be a laptop comparison video of the Honor Magic Book. Hope to see you soon. Please subscribe if you want to take part in my journey in YouTube, and we'll see each other soon. Bye.